Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. The second video for our TransGeraldton bus routes. We are in Bluff Point, just outside the hotel I was at. This is a bus stop for routes 850 and 851, and I've already done 851 yesterday, and I took 852 towards the hotel and then just ran there from the terminus, and now I'm taking the 850, the only route to enter Geraldton Zones 2 in Drummond Cove at the very northern end. So we're gonna go all the way up to terminus I think this will be the only route I'll film inbound from Drummond Cove to the city center. So here's the bus stop, time stop 70008. We'll just wait for the bus. This will be the first service of the day, 9 a.m. And it's 2 hours per bus for the Drummond Cove service, even on a weekday. There goes 2103 on the 850, just finished down from Drummond Cove. Absolutely no one used it up there. Useless first trip of the morning. Only one person got on way down later, already back at Bluff Point. Took 45 minutes up and back from where we started. But we're back at the main stop. Now there's only one more route to go, and I've done every single TransGeraldton bus route, but that departs in an hour, so have a while now. And here we have TB 2098, one of only two 20XX buses, which are not a gas bus. It's diesel OC along with 2099. It's so weird, it looks so cursed. I always think of 20XX as gas bus. And there goes 2103, just terminated at Northgate Shopping Centre, is doing the 800 now. Late again, that is a 50-minute circular in the 855. This driver, like, let me go around the roundabout, but the last driver, I mean, he also let me, but he said that that's technically not allowed, and that they're not supposed to do that. Meanwhile, this driver didn't even ask, and there was actually another passenger in the bus. 2 people used it on the full 50-minute loop, so I guess it is used, but it's a crazy long route just for that. Now it's weird because that bus stop, as I said last time in the other video, it lists 856 to Northgate, as in doing the loop around, but it doesn't list 855. Yet the 855 was the one that I went around on without a problem, and the 856 is the one that the driver complained on. But it's on the driver, it's not about the route. Anyway, that was all Geraldton bus routes. I am now done, fully complete, all TransGeraldton routes, all sections of all routes have been filmed from the front, at least in one direction. Some of them are just circular anyway. And that was actually the 12:43 service. I waited an additional 2 hours after I said there's 1 hour because I was just looking around the foreshore and the museum, which is actually free. I don't know if that's just right now because of the WA government thing or if it's always free. But anyway, and then I took the full circle there with the 855, and it was the same driver as the 850 in the morning, so I actually only encountered 3 drivers overall that I was on their bus. I just went on 3 in a row with one, another 3 in a row with another, one was a duplicate, and then 3 in a row with this guy, so all of them just 3. Yep, overall good system, connects pretty much every part of Geraldton. Frequency is obviously bad, but that's just regional towns. Standard. Now it's quite underutilized and has a lot of antisocial passengers, as I've said before, and as the drivers have pointed out, but nothing really we can do about that. So I'm glad to have experienced that. That is it for this trans-regional little series here. I might actually have to just make a playlist called trans-regional instead of making separate ones for everything. Yeah, actually that 855 I was just on is so weird. They have these deviating trips, which technically it starts here at Northgate Shops, does the full circle, comes back to Northgate Shops, but then half of the trips are like deviating trips starting at the Anzac Terrace stop because it comes off another route which just terminated at the Anzac Terrace stop, and then instead of making the driver drive back here Nis to Northgate and start again, it just starts at Anzac Terrace, which you just then have to know to get on that route, which continues then here at Northgate. But it's a bit confusing, but we've seen that section so many times. That was one of those trips, so that's why I filmed it from Anzac Terrace, but really it starts at Northgate, but it's the same thing. It's just 2 primary main stops, which are both serviced by almost all routes. So it's a bit confusing with that. Yeah, just a little technicality there. Okay, so I'm actually flying out to Kuala Lumpur tomorrow, which you're gonna see those videos as well, I guess. It's pretty crazy. I'm taking TransWA coach at, oh yeah, I might actually include that before I end the video, just the coach at the old train station. But I'm taking it 3:45 to Joondalup Station at 10 p.m. and then flying out tomorrow. Crazy. So cool. 2 just holiday at the moment. Melbourne and this and Asia. Here's just a quick view from the nearby city lookout. There's actually a lot more good views down on the routes going to the southern suburbs, 854 and 855 of the beach and the coastline. But this is the city center right here, nothing special really, just that one big building right there, and then the port in the background, which is way bigger than the city center. There's a bus down there, you can see, that's the main bus stop. And Northgate Shop is just at the back here. Just up there a little bit. You can see the coastline all the way down. Drummond Cove, the 850 is where the 850 goes, is right there where the coast curves in. Yep, and obviously the southern suburbs down that way, but that's like all on a hill, so you don't really get a good view. And then you can also go over here, down there into the east towards the countryside. It's such a weird place. Look, it's just empty, like fields and a hill. That's the kind of thing that I saw on the first bus route I went on the 853. Yeah, I wish I could go more down to one of the more southern areas on a bus and go to one of the lookouts there, but then I can't get back with the bus on time, so I can't do that. And here we are at the site of the old Geraldton train station, completely abandoned, tracks gone, dead platform. But this is the TransWA booking office here. And the coach terminal. Here's our coach for today's service to Joondalup, arriving in 6 hours and 15 minutes. This is TransWA 1, the first of these B11 coaches, the same bus that brought us up yesterday, and now it's taking us back down with the Geraldton Railway Station in the background right there. And this is our rest stop, only 2 hours into the journey at the roadhouse here. The TransWA bus coach, whatever, pulls up over there. And there's literally nothing here. We're in the middle of nothing, bushland. But you can get on and go to the toilet and buy stuff. It's actually waiting here for 45 minutes. It's meant to be half an hour, but it came 15 minutes early. And they have to be on schedule because the drivers will switch halfway at Jurien Bay. So just a long wait here, 2 hours into the journey. It's so weird having this big vehicle stop at places like this. They must get like half of their revenue in these types of places from the TransWA services. Look at that shot. It's so nice. And there's some information here as well about the area. After 6 hours and 25 minutes, we have arrived at Joondalup. That was such a long-winded trip, waiting for late passengers, being early, then being late, having a 45-minute rest stop, pulling into Cervantes even though we didn't have to because there was no one there. I don't know why this driver did that. And then we ended up being late anyway and whatever. But anyway, it was actually perfect timing to connect with the last 468 on a weekday in 5 minutes, which is so cool. Continue the journey on Perth after being in TransGeraldton. And the last transport service I will actually take before my trip to Kuala Lumpur and other cities. Because... oh, yep, here he is. Oh my god, it's actually this guy. This bus came from Eglinton Station, exited on Piccadilly Road. Oh, maybe not. He's going to a different stand. But we were driving behind this bus the whole way. I don't know why it only just got here now. The whole way from Eglinton. Yeah, because unfortunately our flight times are terrible. I mean, outbound is fine. We're going in the afternoon, but when we come back, we'll be here like 1 a.m. and there'll be no public transport. So yet again, we will be driving for that trip. Let's just get this shot. It's so cool. I only saw the TransWA here like once or twice ever. Never this night one. I didn't even know it existed because if you click on the stop on Google Maps, it doesn't come up because it's just a service to Perth, so it doesn't actually show it. But it's scheduled at exactly 10 p.m. It came at like 10:10. Off it goes. Oh well, we'll end this video here now. Thanks for watching the Geraldton quick mini series, I guess. Trains in 2 minutes, half hourly frequency, but we don't need a train. Just going on the bus. He's doing a 471 now. What is that shift? Eglinton Station, Nis to Joondalup via Wanneroo Road. He took Piccadilly, which is so weird for a transport bus, and then Wanneroo Road, and then freeway, and then now he's doing 471 to Burns Beach. No. This will be our finishing shot. 2 trains on the platform at the same time, including our newest train, set 134, coming in at 10 p.m. No B series sound. I want the C series. Here we go. Oh yeah, so nice to see this after you arrive in Perth. Back on our rail network to the most beautiful train. Bye.